time we get into the other event. And that's going to be this big boy right here. This is the Sewage Treatment Facility, also known as the Trap, also known as Alligator Thing. And what happens is every 2 days, your alliance will get together and work to rally against this thing. And today I'm going to tell you the basics on hero skills and how to work the alligator hunt. I'm also going to give you a little bit of showing, but I do ask that you be patient and understand. My alliance is not at this moment running the alligator hunt, and I only caught the last 7 minutes of it because they did not announce it to anybody, so I wasn't online whenever they started it. So the alligator hunt every 2 days, it'll come right here. What's going to happen? I need something that I can look at to rally. There we go. Here's another player. We're going to hypothesize. I'm not going to beat up this little guy. And we're going to hypothesize that this level 9 is the alligator in our trap. Right? So to start this off, what we want to do is we want to make sure that we're using the right heroes in all of our marches. The first march is going to be your strongest heroes, and this is going to be the rally you set, because you can only set one rally on one target at a time. So like, you could set rallies on different targets, but whenever it comes to the only one trap, you can only rally it with one rally at a time, and then you use your other marches to join in. So here, you want to make sure that it's going to be your strongest heroes that are running into front end, unless it's Kendo, Becca, or Tyrell. And here is why. It's going to be this skill right here. If you look right here where it says field, this is the ones that happen on the map, and these are the ones that take place during the trap. So field increases damage dealt by the deployed squad by 5%. We're going to come over here. Becca increases it by 10% because I've leveled hers up once. Ooh, I can level it up again. Chow! We'll increase it by 15%. And these are incredibly important skills to be using. And then Kendo's is plus 10. So now that you see we got these 3 heroes, I have 4 marches. Let me show you how we would break this down. So first I would set a rally for 5 minutes. Whenever you're rallying the trap, you never set the rally for more than 5 minutes. If you're more than 5 minutes away from everybody else, you need to move closer to trap. Move closer to your hive. So right here, automatically, Kendo, Becca, and Tyrell are not at the front line of my squad. So what I'm going to do is there's this balance button right over here to the left of the deploy button. And that will set my first rally. Now I'm not going to beat this person up, so what I'm going to do, if I can tap the ground. Can you not just tap the ground here? Oh, that's crazy work. You can't just occupy an open tile. Rezu, if you guys watch this, we need the ability to occupy a random tile on the map. We shouldn't have to gather to send to a tile. And there's numbers of reasons that I'll get into in more advanced videos that I release as time goes on. So until then, we're going to have to find another solution. And that solution is actually kind of crap. Okay. Well, that's a good point. You know what? As I tell you guys, let me show you guys a neat little trick in gathering, right? If you come up here, and then you look over on the side of your screen, you're going to see a map. Click close to the center. Come off of the center until you don't see fog anymore. You're going to be crossing over bridges. And then zoom back in. Until the icons go away and you can see what's on the map. And now since you're closer to the edge, instead of having level 3 and level 2 resource tiles, you'll more often find level 5. I can do this by reinforcing. So for the first one, for the alligator trap, for the rally I set it, hit balance, boom. It's not Kendo, Becca, or Tyrell on these ones. This guy is the leader, which doesn't really make any kind of difference. Reduces damage. Stun. No. Boom. So the first rally's set. Now that your rally is set, you want to start joining other people's rallies. And this is where it becomes important to use Kendo in them. So as you can see right here, Kendo is by himself. You want to come to this screen. We're going to hit the exclamation point right here just so you can see why. When participating as the rally leader in a rally or in a solo battle, all field skills of the assigned heroes will be applied. So, if you're the rally host, all of the skills you have unlocked, if you don't have them unlocked, they do not account. All the skills you have unlocked will be applied to the match. So all of these, if this was the rally host, would be it. But in this case, it's not. Rally members field skill, which is what Kendo is. When participating as a rally member in a rally, only the rally leader's first field skill will be applied. Now, this rally leader right here, you boom, clicked on Kendo, I pointed him to leader, and it's going to be that skill with the number 1 by it. In other games that are like this is called the leader skill, right? So Jill's leader skill is surprise fire, Claire's would be cluster fire, and then Kendo's is modification expert to give the increased attack, and that's the one that we want. Since that's there, and this is going to be the quote-unquote joining another person's rally, Kendo's, the only skill that's going to be applied is the attack of the deployed squad increases by 10%. So again, you want to make sure that you balance it and then deploy. And it's okay to take a few seconds to do this, and don't get flustered if you don't make it into someone's rally because it gets filled up by other players. There are going to be people who do not do it perfectly, and trap is always a cluster duck in the first few rounds. Alright, so now we have it again. Boom. We don't have Tyrell on the same match. We don't have to worry about Kendo. Becca is the leader with the leader skill at Trance, level 3. That's the next rally joined. The heck is that, a Mr. X? Someone with their T103 out. Here's another one. Boom, iron. Always good. Now, as you can see, boom, she's the assigned leader, but we don't want that. We're going to be joining the last rally. We want to appoint Tyrell, so his increases damage dealt is applied to the march. Boom, you hit balance, make sure it gets all your troops, and then deploy. And then every 5 minutes, I didn't mean to click that button, whoopsie. And then every 5 minutes, you're going to repeat this. You're going to set your rally, and then you're going to join other people's rallies using Kendo, Becca, or Tyrell as the leader. Now, you may say, why should I pay so much attention and care about this? Well, the answer is going to be in the rewards themselves, right? So whenever I got down into this, I'll let you guys know. Again, like I said, I wasn't there whenever they started. They didn't give us a heads up. They did say they'll fix that. Again, the first time is always a bumpy one, so you can't really hold it against anyone. But these resources, look at that, 9.9, 9.9, 1.9, half a mil oil. And then these right here, these gear items are really important. Like these special modification parts, they're going to be able to take your hero gear that you unlock at level 15, and they add a 10% bonus every time they're able to level it up. Like the first time is going to cost 10 of these parts. The second time to get the second 10% is going to cost 20 of these parts. To get the third 10% is going to cost 30 of these parts, so on and so forth. So both those hero pieces, the gear pieces, and the resources are incredibly important from trap. Well, guys, thank you so much for swimming out in the ocean for this one. I know